right, now let's do this in the key of D.
7, 8.
Ladies and gents, it's Wednesday night. Get ready to have some fun with Ukulele Gent. Ukulele Gent, it's time to play the kind of songs that take your breath away. All about tunes, rhythm and strums, the stuff four strings are made out of. So grab your uke, it's almost time. Let's join Greg, Mr. Wednesday Night. Have some fun and make some friends. It's time for Ukulele Gent.
Not what we want. 1 second, folks. I've been having the craziest technical problems today, and this was not like that. This was perfect. All this was just the way it should be, and now I'm dealing with crazy technical problems. So this is going to look a little funny, and then I will explain who this gentleman is right to my right behind me there. We almost, if you notice, we started a little late tonight, and because of that, all kinds of weird things were happening to my computer. So that's going to be good enough. All right. Based on that, everybody, this is Peter Dearborn. I told you we had a few surprises tonight. One is going to be we're giving away the La Prince ukulele. Two is going to be we're giving away a ticket to the Jamboree. And 3 is Peter. And Peter lives in the Central Florida area. And Peter's just a great guy and helps out at the library jams that we do once a month.
Right.
So Peter and I play a lot. And earlier, I think it was sometime last week,
Yeah.
I said, hey, would you ever want to help out with this show? Peter plays bass, and he's a phenomenal bass player. So we're going to have some bass tonight, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So it's just fantastic playing with Peter, and we practiced a little bit, just a little bit ago, and it's going to be fun.
It went well in rehearsal.
So sorry about the technical stuff, folks. The real crazy problem was I couldn't connect my iPad, the thing that scrolls the chords and lyrics. That was not working. So I think we're all good now. And this is going to tell us for sure, when I click on this, we're going to see chords and lyrics. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, maybe I need an overhaul. Maybe I need a new computer. All right, so we got 9 great songs. We're going to have bass on every one of these songs. If you happen to be observant and you're watching Peter play, you might notice something very interesting.
Let's see how many people pick up on that. How about that?
Okay, watch Peter play, and we'll try to see it. Watch the comments. Peter does play left-handed. That's true.
Yes.
That's half of the equation. All right, so let's get the first song out. How's that sound? So we're going to have some drums in some songs. We're going to have bass in all of the songs. We're going to play 3 songs, and then we're going to give away our Jamboree ticket. So let me fix this as well. See, that messed up too. All this was absolutely perfect, y'all. I had this nailed down. Peter came in. He's like, man, you run a perfect, well-orchestrated show. And then all hell broke loose. So I think we're good there.
I brought the gremlins with me, but don't tell them. Don't tell them.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right. So here we go. First one, you ever seen the rain? That is our first song, right?
Yes.
Let's just see. No, we're going to do Friends in Low Places first. So Friends in Low Places, if you're newer to the uke, look at that E diminished. It's just 2-chord 2-finger chord. So nothing too crazy there. And in that intro, those 4 chords that are displayed, we're just going to do single down strums on each of those. And I'm just going from the G string to the A string, one at a time. Then we go D minor, and then G7. So that's what we're going to do there. You're going to hear Peter sing too. Peter is phenomenal at adding vocals.
Harmonies.
Yes. Really, really fun. So here we go. All right, here's first song. There's our C, E diminished. Now go to D minor. Now G7. Now give it your best Garth Brooks. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. Oh, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis, 'cause I've got friends in low places. Well, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything's alright. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then I'll be as high as that ivory tower you're living in. Oh, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Oh, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis, 'cause I've got friends in low places. Oh, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Oh, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis, 'cause I've got friends in low places. Alright, that is song number 1. The next song, we're going to add some percussions here.
Nice.
I already have that ready, so we can just slide on over here. Looks like a fantastic crowd tonight. Hello, Craig Cadman. Uh-oh, is there somebody out there having Video. Thanks, Mark Powers. Audio and video good here on computer, iPad. Okay.
Good. He plays backwards and upside down. Oh, Lisa.
Lisa Buck. That was very good. She got it.
Yes. And maybe some other people got it too. Yes, upside down and backwards.
And tell why. What's the history behind that?
The history behind it was the first time that I started playing years and years ago. I was working with a player up in New England, and he had a bass guitar, which I still have. I still have that guitar to this day. And when I started to play, he said, well, Peter, if you're going to hold it that way, then you're going to need the strings. And foolishly, because I was young and naive, I said to him, why? Is there a problem with the way that it's already strung? And he just said, there's no talking to you. That was decades ago, and here it is, and the rest is history. It works. It's working for me.
Awesome. Well, sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to do Have You Ever Seen the Rain? We're going to add some percussions here that sound like that. Let's get some chords and lyrics up here.
Good.
Wonderful. Alright, this song was meant. This song has a great bass line.
It does.
Multiple great bass lines. Okay, so we're just going to start with a measure of each of those chords under intro. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through a circle fast and slow. I know, it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Oh, it's a good thing we practiced that.
No.
Alright, that is song number 2, y'all. We got a really good crowd. Hello, see right there? That's Mike and Carol Gent. My parents tune in every single Wednesday.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Alright, folks, let's do song number 3, and then I have a bucket of tickets that I cut up and folded.
Right.
And they're downstairs in the kitchen. So we're going to play a song. I'm going to put us on a quick little break, and then I'm going to run downstairs and run back upstairs. I don't want to send Peter to do that because I don't know exactly where they are, but I know they're downstairs. It'll take about 10 or 15 seconds.
He's fast.
Peter says, Greg, does he use left or right-handed charts?
Whatever.
Right. All right, this is a fun one. Let me switch the drums here. I'm going to go to a different drum pattern.
Oh, we're stepping it up a notch.
We
aren't we?
are stepping it up a little bit.
Yeah. How many people are watching tonight? 382.
Yeah,
It's a big audience you've got here.
it's a good crowd.
Yes,
They're
it
here
is.
because of you. They heard you were coming and playing bass.
No.
I think. Okay, so people have asked, I get a lot of comments saying the songs you play are too fast. We're going to do an exercise in about 2 or 3 songs. We're going to do a little something where we're going to start slow and go faster.
Oh, yeah.
But don't worry, if you can't play songs at the speed that I'm playing them, it's okay. Don't get frustrated. If you have to do just a single down strum on chord changes, you can do that. You could just do a simple down up strum. It's not that fancy, but you can keep up. That's the goal. But don't get frustrated. So many people say, I never could do that, and then all of a sudden they can. So it's just a matter of sticking with it, practicing. Sure. This is 100. The song sheet on the screen says 220 beats per minute. We changed that to 190 beats per minute. So it's a little better. And this is a fun song. Somebody said they wanted to hear this song for all the words because this song has a lot of words and this song has a lot of verses. Let's vamp on D. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for Ma and me, just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke. He got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew at an old saloon on the street of mud. There at a table dealing studs sat the dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell ya, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and bit like a crocodile. And I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. He went for his gun and I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's the name that helped to make you strong. He said, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me, but you got the right to kill me now. Wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that made you sue. I got all choked up and I threw down my gun and I caught him a paw and he called me a son, and I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George. Anything but Sue. I still hate that name. Yes, all the way through, and one spot. That's a fun song, and that's a lot of words.
That's a lot of verses.
And that's written by Shel Silverstein.
Yep.
The children's author, Shel Silverstein. You didn't know that. The Giving Tree, The Missing Piece Meets the Big O.
So many others.
And what's the one that I give to everyone gets it at graduation? Is that a Shel Silverstein? No, that's a Dr. Seuss book. Never mind that.
That's for another show.
All right, so that was song number 3. That's A Boy Named Sue.
Yep.
And I'm going to just don't go anywhere. We're going to have one raffle right now. I'm going to put this on a little promo screen, and that'll give me time to run downstairs and come right back. Okay? Be right back. See, this is what I was looking for.
Oh.
So this is for, so I'm having a festival, I'll say we, but I'm hosting a ukulele festival in April. And it's going to be fun. And there was someone who couldn't make it. And he contacted me and said, I don't want my money back. I want to donate my ticket, and you can give it to someone who really wants to go. So then I put the word out and people signed up, and there was it was only to the Ukulele Gents group, so it's a smaller subset of the larger ukulele crowd.
Okay.
And we have the official accounting firm of Dearborn and Bass here tonight. That's Dearborn, that's Bass. And would you like to pick a name? Pick a name. All right, so this is for a ticket. This is $199. And it gets you into the festival, all the workshops, all the concerts, all the everything. You have to get here yourself. Are you ready?
That's a good deal.
All right, we've got one. Okay, it's official. You saw it, right? This is legit. And the winner of the Jamboree ticket is Mary Ann Clifford. I don't know if that'll show up very well. Probably not, but that says Mary Ann Clifford. That won't focus. Mary Ann Clifford is the winner of that. So you don't have to be present for this one. You have to be present for the next drawing for the ukulele.
Okay.
But for this one, you do not have to be. So Mary Ann Clifford, if I'll look for you in the comments, but if not, I will reach out to you and we'll get that set up, and hopefully you can do that.
One of the people that chimed in on the comments earlier while you were down getting your little Tupperware container here with all the names was said that another Shel Silverstein song was Sylvia's Mother.
Yes.
Which was by Dr. Hook.
Dr. Hook.
Yes.
It's such a passionate Sylvia's mother.
What a great voice.
Sylvia's busy.
Yeah.
I love that song.
I like the band. They were great.
So Mary Ann Clifford, I don't think I've seen you in the comments, but that's okay. I'll contact you. Congrats, and we hope you can make it. If not, we'll pick another one. If I contact her and she says she can't, I'll draw another name. How's that sound? Okay. So that is song number 3, and I have an agenda over here so I don't forget anything. Next song, this is kind of fun. We had a good time playing this one.
Yes, we did.
Like practicing that. So we're going to get a nice slow beat here with a very unsettling intro. And this is Love Me by Elvis. So let's get that up on the screen. And the strum is going to be, you can strum anything you like. But for those that are always looking for strumming advice, I'm just going to do like a down, down, up strum. So it'll be like, we'll come back and start, but it'll be treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. All right. Give it your best Elvis. Ready? 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Bring my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me. Well, if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear only. I would beg and steal, oh, just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Well, if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear only. I would beg and steal, oh, just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Well, if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Oh yeah. That's awesome, man. Pretty good. It's we were remote last week as well, and that was fun. But I tell you, it's fun doing this every week. But man, is it fun having people here. It's a blast.
And so I will say, and we've talked about this, being a bass player, I have to play well with others because I can't go. You never go out and see anyone playing anywhere with just a bass guitar as a solo. You will always see a bass player working with other musicians, and so. And by the way, thank you very much for having me.
Oh my gosh, no. You said that before, and I said no. The pleasure is mine. All right, so we are going to do this. I mentioned this. This is for the folks that don't think they can strum fast or who are not yet at the point of strumming fast.
Oh, that's right.
And so we're going to do this. This is going to serve 2 purposes. Purpose number 1 is the Nashville numbering system. This is in the key of C. This is easy, right? If you've been here before, you've got this down. We have a 5, 7, which means what? C, D, E, F, G. G's are 5, so G7. We have a 1-7, which means it's a C7. So we're going to start this off slow. We're going to start, I say slow, but we're going to start at 140 beats per minute. And then every time we switch either the verse or the chorus, we'll work it out. Peter's just going to sit there and do his thing to a C chord, and I'm going to speed up the drum machine a little bit.
I'll vamp on the 1.
Vamp on the 1. So you know what that means, right? He's vamping on the 1, vamping on C. And then we're just going to keep getting faster and faster and faster. I think we're going to end at like 200 or 210, something like that. So pretty quick. I think you can handle it.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think we can all handle it.
So here we go. Yeah. So
We can do it.
so this starts out real slow. Just that 1 is C. Here we go. You get a line and I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. All right. Now, right here, Peter's gonna vamp on the 1, and I'm gonna speed up the drum machine and move the iPad. Ready?
So we're going to take it from 140 up to 150.
150.
Faster.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here come a man with a pack on his back, honey. Here come a man with a pack on his back, babe. Here come a man with a pack on his back. All them crawdads in that sack, honey, baby mine. All right. Vamp on the 1. Gonna move this. We're gonna go to 160. All right.
Nice.
Getting there.
Yep.
Oh, the man fell down and broke his sack, honey. Man fell down, broke his sack, babe. Man fell down and broke his sack. Look at them crawdads back in the back, honey, baby mine. All right, we're gonna keep going. We got a chorus here, a little faster. 170. Get the feel for that before we start. Got that? 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. All right, we're gonna skip the instrumental. And we're going to verse 3. And we're going up to 180. 180. Always get to feel that beat first.
It's like when you go to have the stress test. Stress test for your fingers, right?
It is. Just a little at a time.
I like it.
What you gonna do when the lake runs dry, honey? What you gonna do when the lake runs dry, babe? What you gonna do when the lake runs dry? Sit on the bank, watch crawdads die, honey, baby mine. Oh yeah. I wish I could strum and change the drum machine.
I know. But that's how we know it's live.
190, everyone.
No looping going on here.
What you gonna do when you lose your pole, honey?
Oh my goodness.
What you gonna do when you lose your pole, babe? What you gonna do when you lose your pole? Just sit and stare at the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. go. This is it. So we're going to 200. Woo! Oh, yes. One, two, three, four. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. Let's do this a few more times. Honey, baby mine. One more time. Honey, baby mine. Yes! Woo! That was awesome. All right, so newbies, if you're new to the uke and you don't think you can strum fast, start slow. Get a drum machine app for your phone. It's really useful. Pair it to a Bluetooth speaker. Start slow and just gradually work that up. You can probably strum a lot faster than you think you can strum. That's all I have to say about that.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's come here. This is a good one too. 98. What are we doing this one at? Ooh, I can't remember. I can't remember what we did this at. I think something like this. So someone asked me about this song and they said, wasn't this originally called Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Yes and no. The original Will the Circle Be Unbroken is like an old-timey, very old gospel song. Well, they took the chorus of that song, basically unchanged, used that chorus and wrote all new verses and really wrote a whole different song. And they called that song Can the Circle Be Unbroken? So if you look in the notes there underneath the title of the song, Ada Habershon and Charles Gabriel wrote the original. They wrote Will the Circle Be Unbroken? That's my understanding of all this. I think I got that right. Yeah. And then the Carters changed that a long time ago. But okay, now we'll play some drums. Let's get that C going. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that earth come rolling forth to carry my mother away. Can the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Lord, I told the undertaker, please drive slow. Lord, that body you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. Can the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, I follow close behind her, try to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Can the circle be unbroken by and by, oh, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Went back home, Lord, my home was lonesome since my mother, she was Everybody needs a Peter that lives close to them and can come over and play bass. We were chatting a little bit ago on the phone earlier today, and he said, well, if you have me back, I'd like to do it. And he had some ideas for doing this in the future. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is awesome.
To be continued.
Yes, okay, so that's Can the Circle Be Unbroken. Okay, so a few weeks ago, it was awesome. We had Little Rev here.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a great show.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun. All Dylan. If you missed that, you can watch the recording. It was all Dylan, Bob Dylan, kind of honoring the movie that was out. A lot of talk of Bob Dylan lately. But Rev was here and we did all those songs. But we also showed a promo on a rockabilly class that he and Ray Segrimus, and they invited me as well. So I will play you a promo and you can learn about this rockabilly class. Okay?
Hey all you Hepcats, I'm Little Rev.
And I'm Greg Gent.
Please join us along with the great Rockin' Ray Segrimus on February 23rd from 1:30 to 4 p.m. for a Rockabilly webinar. That's right, a Rockabilly masterclass. We'll be presenting a great array of tunes. We'll be teaching songs, solos, hints, tips, resource pages, and boo-coo boogie studies. How about you, Greg?
After Rev, I'm going to be helping lead a couple fun play-along songs and to teach you a couple tips and tricks to make those songs a lot of fun to play.
That sounds like a blast.
And then finally...
Yeah, we're going to get Ray to wrap things up. He's going to feature a little bit of Elvis Presley doing Arthur Big Boy Crudup's That's Alright Mama, along with a whole bunch of other great rockabilly hints and tips. It's going to have attitude, and I know you all are some real gone Hepcats. You can sign up at littlerev.com/calendar, $45. We hope you'll join us.
All right. All right, so that is going to be a ton of fun. So you can go to littlerev.com/calendar to learn all about that. It's 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. I am plugging it. So when I do this on Wednesdays, I have a couple condenser mics that you can't see. They're in front of me. And it just picks up the sound of the sound of my voice. There's nothing plugged in. However, but this song, I wanted to play a little electric. Yeah, so this is a uke plugged into a little box that has some effects in it. It makes this normal uke sound like this. Yeah, which you don't want to overuse that effect. But for this song, we are going to use this. And the oh so recognizable very beginning of this, I'm going to play it once and then we'll come back and start the song, is this. Right? If you recognize that from Hard Day's Night, that's kind of the beginning.
With a heavy distortion and a bit of sustain.
Yes, so that's what we got here. Okay, so you ready? We haven't done this song before here on a Wednesday, but we are tonight. So here we go. Ready? It's been a hard, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a... Am I in key?
Yes, you are.
I don't think I'm in key. And we're gonna stop. I think I did that once in practice. That's it. I should be sleeping like a log. Okay. All right. I'm not used to hearing the electric sound, so my ear's not quite tuned the way it is to a uke. Hard, hard. So when we're at the library, we make a point of this. Sometimes we'll play a song, we'll go like halfway through the first verse, and we'll just stop. And we'll say, no, we're going to do this right. So I didn't want to do that wrong. I was definitely out of key on that.
It's like band practice.
It is. And you're the band.
This is band practice, and you're all in the band.
It's been a hard... Okay. Got it. Once I got that first note, I'm good. Here we go. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get you money to buy you things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright. That came in a little early. Early.
Pretty good. That was good.
All right. Okay, so let's come back to this big screen here. Let's make sure we're going according to schedule. Okay, so can you hand me that Laprenzi right there?
Yes.
Little uke. Okay, so we've been talking about this for about 3 or 4 weeks, and we have a contest, a raffle, a drawing tonight. We had about 463 names, I think, entered for this. This is a Laprenzi concert ukulele. It's Western Red Cedar. Really cool uke. It's a concert though. A lot of people are really excited about a concert. We've given away a lot of tenors. So if you want to look. And the really cool part, what they did there, you've got a pick guard that says Janet Gent's there. So you've got a custom Janet Gent's ukulele by the really nice folks at Laprenzi. Laprenzi is based in Clearwater, Florida. They've been building instruments, guitars, ukuleles since 1958. So if you're ever in the Florida area, or if you just want to check them out, I'll show you their site in just a moment. So that is what we're giving away.
That company's been around almost as long as I have.
58. 1958.
I gotta be
Okay,
right.
so let me turn this on, and I'm hoping all this preparation I did is gonna work right here. So let's see. Nope, it's not. My little technical problems are technical problems here. Okay, I had this all really mapped out so nicely, y'all. And I had this great little spin wheel, and we're just gonna have to wing it a little bit. So let me do this, and this and this. It was awesome. I had a spin wheel right over here where the logo was.
Can you hold the phone up?
I'm gonna do that. That's our plan B. So on this, I have a little spin wheel, right? You see that? Spin wheel. And when I hit that, we've got 400 and some odd names loaded in here. Let me try to get that logo. That's right in your face. See, I had this designed, y'all. You have to believe me. That was perfect. This was up on the screen. I had sound effects. But this is going to work. We're gonna get by.
Oh, yeah.
So I have all the names loaded in this this raffle app.
Yep.
It's 100% legit. They're all in here. Everyone that answered the questions right. And if you've answered 1958 or 1973 as to when they've been building uke since, I counted both of those because some people thought, well, there was an issue. Not an issue, but whether they were building instruments solo or whether they were building instruments as a team. So here we go. And I'm gonna hit this little spin wheel. You see that? Can you see the spin wheel? It's a little blurry. Why is that so blurry?
I know. Someone said drum roll in the comments.
Drum roll. Yes. So I'm gonna hit this. And this has a little sound. Listen. Oh. Sounds like a
Geiger counter.
And the winner is, can you see that? Oh, it's not zooming in. The winner is Tammy McFarland. And it is not picking that up very well. But I can see it right here. Tammy McFarland is the winner. So we have 3 minutes. Hopefully she'll chime in sooner than 3 minutes. Tammy McFarland.
All right. Watching the results come in.
Fuzz, it did sound like a Geiger counter.
It did.
So we're just going to hang tight here for a minute. The winner has to be here. Tammy, okay, give her a moment.
Jennifer says, oh no. Jennifer says, congratulations, Tammy. That's right. But has she chimed in?
Okay, we've got 2.5 minutes to go.
Oh my goodness.
Tammy, please, Tammy. Okay, everyone's congratulating Tammy. If I missed it, I see a lot of people saying congratulations, Tammy. And we're going to stick to this rule. You have to be present and you've got to answer within 3 minutes. So you got about 2 minutes left. Oh, Tammy is here. Fantastic. Tammy, you are the winner of that wonderful Laprenza uke. I will contact you and we'll get the shipping stuff taken care of. I am so glad you're here. Folks, congratulations to Tammy. Huge thank you to Laprenza. They are just really nice folks. They build a fantastic ukulele, and Tammy will get to play that very soon. So, congrats again. Thanks very much. And Laprenza, check them out. You can look. Their website is right there on the screen.
Right.
AugustinaLaprenza.com. You can check out the guitars. You can check out the ukes. They really do make a really nice instrument. So check that out. Huge congratulations to our winner, Tammy. I know, I had special effects. I had drum rolls. I had all sorts of stuff.
Little studio audience.
Yes.
Applauding and
Confetti was going to shoot up.
oh,
And
that'd be awesome.
strobe lights. All right, let me plug that.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We don't need that. That's the only time I'm going to use the special effects. Okay, what do we have? We have 2 songs.
We do.
We have The Gambler.
It's going so fast.
It does. It's 8:02.
This is going way faster than when I watch at home.
What did we do The Gambler?
A time-space continuum or something.
I think this is the right speed. We did about 170 for the game. Oh no, we did 165 because we slowed it down a little. Okay. So the next song is The Gambler. We have 2 more songs. Stick around. I know everyone sticks around for the prize, but there's more fun. So hang tight for two really good songs. We got The Gambler and we got Fly Me to the Moon. And for The Gambler, we're going to do some drums. Sound about right?
Yep.
this rolling. Just vamp on C. Here we go. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Says, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving, knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner, and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. And in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. All right.
Good.
Key change there.
Yes, we didn't talk about that.
We should have said that.
I know. But you caught that.
Yes. All right, we have one more song, folks. And this is a good one. This is a fun one.
I like this song.
And this is where you're coming in, second verse, right?
Yes.
Yes. All our preparation, our countless hours of preparation. All right, so there's nothing too crazy in here. We have an E, so check that out. You have an E chord. You can make an E any way you choose. I am making an E like it shows on the screen there. Bar the 4th fret, pinky on the 7th fret of the A string.
Susan Harder, thank you very much for the nice words. I appreciate that.
Susan Harder is the best. So yes, while a bunch of people are still here, a huge thanks to Peter for coming here. This makes it so much fun. Folks, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed having the bass and all that extra fun and cool sound. So thank you, Peter. And please, I would love. You can come every week if you want.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. There's our E minor. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You're all that I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You're all that I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. All right, let me go back to the big screen here. Again, huge thanks to Peter. Peter's awesome. He's just an awesome person, and he's an incredible bass player. Did you hear the bass in that last song? That was like ripping. That was awesome. So really, really appreciate it, and thank you.
Thank you for having
being
me.
here. This was a blast.
Thank you.
Folks, if you're new, we do this every week, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Wednesdays. Tell your friends. The more the merrier. You'll make friends here. You'll plan and find ways to meet them in the real world, and you will be amazed at how much the ukulele will impact your life. I am amazed at how much the ukulele has impacted my life, so I can attest to that. Have a great rest of your week. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week right here, 7 o'clock Wednesday, right here.
I'll be watching.
All right. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye.